Jack, I know we've talked about it a whole lot, but I remember on your first day here in New Jersey, I asked you what game you were most looking forward to, and you knew exactly the day that your brother was going to be in town. How much are you looking forward to what's coming up tomorrow?
Yeah, it's exciting. First time get to play him on the NHL rink, so it should be a lot of fun. I think just another game that I'll try to get the win. Obviously, a little more bragging rights. Be a little more sweet if we won, but I mean, at the same time, we got to look at it like it's another game.
There's probably no one who knows Quinn as well as you do, so what makes him such a good defenseman?
Yeah, I think, I mean, first of all, he's known as an offensive D-man, but his defensive game's just as good. I mean, he's getting some serious matchups over there. I think he played the McDavid line, O'Reilly last night maybe, so he and Tanev work really well together. And obviously, the reason he is who he is, his offensive side of the puck. I mean, his shiftiness in the blue line, his agility. I think he's a threat from all over the ice. With the way he can move the puck, and I guess you guys found out how he can shoot it too.
What do you think that moment will be like? Looking across an actual NHL rink with two NHL jerseys on and seeing your brother potentially on the other side.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be really exciting. Something we dreamed of. So. Like I said, though, it's gonna be smiles for a little bit, and then it'll be back to the game and try to get the win.
How many family? I'm sure you have a bunch of people in town. I know your parents are already here.
I think we have somewhere around 75 people at the game, friends, family. So I think it's a great time for me and Quinn, obviously, but it's also a great time for our family and friends to be proud of us and see where we've gotten.
One-on-one, your brother defending against you, you going in on a goalie. Who wins? Do you score or does he defend you?
I'd like to think I score. I'd say it's probably 6 out of 10 me.
He described the relationship as pretty close, even though you guys obviously are on opposite sides of the continent now. Like, how often are you in contact, and how often are you, with the time changes, stuff, able to keep up with his games?
Yeah, I mean, me, Quinn, Luke, we're obviously really tight, the three of us, so been tougher now because I feel like we got a game on Quinn's off night and Quinn's got a game on our off night, so but I've tried to stay in touch with him. I watch all of his games, so I mean we stay in pretty good touch and lean on each other a lot, so I mean we're in the same situation now. We're really good support systems for each other.
I think he said that Luke isn't able to come because of his schedule.
Yeah, Luke's a hockey player himself, man. He's got 2 games this weekend, so he's gearing up for the U17 challenge coming up. So I mean, he's right there with us.
So he gets those early wake-up calls with the national team, right?
Yeah, 6 in the morning. So
Quinn was complaining about that.
yeah, I'm not sure Luke's staying up for Quinn's late games, but I mean, yeah, he's grinding away at the program right now.
What's your own game? You assist the other night. Is it coming around?
My game's, it's not coming around. It's been there.
Been there?
It's been there for all the games. I mean, I've said it for the last couple of weeks. I'm happy with where my game's at. I think that just couldn't really buy a goal or a point there. So I think now that I got on the board once, they'll start to come.
Quinn was talking the other day about bragging rights. Dates all the way back to some pretty feisty ping pong games in the basement. Does that ring a bell? He says apparently you still own some stuff.
I mean, we're really competitive, whatever we did. We were big into ping pong when we were younger, and I mean now, obviously the bragging rights are a little bit more in the NHL, so, but yeah, we've always been competitive, and it's going to be a lot of fun to play him tomorrow.
Because he said he had to videotape some of your sessions. He didn't that's when
yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Guys weren't owning up.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah.
Jack, what do you remember about playing Quinn at the University of Michigan when you guys went there?
I remember we walked in there and beat him 6-3. Big win for us. But yeah, it was a pretty exciting day for our family. I think my parents were a little nervous, hoping we weren't on the ice together, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, there was really funny playing him. Kind of like every time I looked over, I was laughing. Just pretty funny playing him, but I'm sure it'll be a lot different now.
You said it was a tense moment for mom and dad after the game. Did your mom say, "I'm glad it's over"?
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of relieved. She'd rather be rooting for us, not hoping one scores and one doesn't get scored on, So I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun for them, but at the same time, I mean, it'll be nice once we're not playing each other too.
Who's more tense, your mom or dad?
I don't know. They're both pretty into it. I mean, I think my dad's a little more calm looking, like laid back, but he can get pretty intense too. And then my mom's kind of just happy we're here and doing well.
Do you get a sense of their pride? I mean, it would be one thing to raise one kid that got to the NHL, but to have two and probably a third on the way, like, do you get a sense of how proud they are of what you guys have done here?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's a really exciting time for friends and family. I mean, my friends are keeping really close tabs on it, enjoying it a lot. Cousins, everyone's watching the games. Group texts after the games. I mean, everyone watches it. So I mean, it's a really exciting time for our family, like I said, and I think everyone's really proud of where we've come from.